are as great as Floyd Money Mayweather, everybody doesn't deserve to be in your space. I know you like to make money. You're never going to stop making money. Very, very few people on the planet know how to make money like you know how to make money. But some of this stuff has got to stop. You want to get Conor McGregor in the ring for an exhibition match? All right, that's fine. You know, Conor sold that. It was great marketing. He's not a boxer, but hey, he was a knockout artist in the UFC. I get it. John Gotti III, I don't know anything about him. I'm not trying to disrespect him. And yes, I'm being smart. I'm not trying to disrespect the grandson of a mobster. Fair enough. But what I'm trying to say is this. When you're great, when you're elite, not just anybody deserves to be in your pristine space. And what I mean by that is I'm not talking about on the street or anything like that. Boxing is your thing.
In a stunning development, ESPN analyst Stephen A. Smith has reportedly delivered what many see as a devastating update about Floyd Money Mayweather's financial situation. For years, Mayweather has projected an image of extreme luxury, constant self-promotion, and an untarnished record inside the ring, becoming one of the most recognizable symbols of wealth in professional sports. However, Smith suggests that the flashy persona may not reflect reality. Behind the designer lifestyle and public bravado, serious financial troubles are allegedly surfacing, including bankruptcy concerns, IRS scrutiny, and a growing list of legal disputes that threaten to unravel the empire he worked so hard to build.
The pomp and circumstances surrounding everything that culminated in Saturday night's Mayweather versus McGregor fight, there were a few sightings that were relatively low-key in comparison, but more significant than many may realize. At the weigh-in, there was a two-time NBA champion, Draymond Green, and star guard Paul George. On fight night, of course, there was LeBron James, James Harden, Isaiah Thomas, and a few others. And none of them were there just to pay homage to Mayweather, the fighter. It's the businessman in Mayweather they actually love even more. As the sun clearly set on the boxing career of Mayweather, many can reflect on a lot of things about the man. He wasn't a Mike Tyson-like knockout artist, or even Tommy the Hitman Hearns. To many, he wasn't even Sugar Ray Leonard. He certainly can't be confused with Muhammad Ali or any other fighter who's ever been socially conscious. No doubt he was guilty of domestic violence, as our very own The Undefeated accurately pointed out. He definitely had his share of boring fights that didn't give the people what they actually wanted to see. But that ain't the legacy these athletes are.
Floyd Mayweather's rise was extraordinary. Turning pro in 1996, he retired undefeated at 52-0, earning the nickname Money for his unmatched skill. And business savvy, he bought out his top-ranked contract for $750,000 in 2006, launched Mayweather Promotions, and controlled his fight earnings, including $600 million from Pacquiao and $300 million from McGregor. Forbes even named him the world's highest-paid athlete, but, as Stephen A. Smith noted, massive earnings mean little if spending assumes endless cash.
Like Logan Paul.
Name another boxer besides myself that's more famous than Logan Paul.
Tyson Fury.
What? I want you to look up Tyson Fury, how many followers, and look up how many followers Logan Paul has.
Logan Paul, 56 million. Tyson Fury, 4 million.
So 50 compared to 4 something. I can fight a fighter right now, guarantee myself 35 million. Or me and Logan Paul can go out and entertain and have fun and make 100 million or more. So if you were me, you gotta look at 35 million.
Mayweather's brand was built on extreme extravagance, private jets, luxury cars, and $18 million diamond watch, and multi-million-dollar mansions. He flaunted cash online and spent lavishly, but experts warn such a lifestyle only works if income keeps pace. With fight earnings slowing, the costs remain a warning now hitting close to home.
The news, there's no such thing as fake. I'm working for ESPN. We're broadcasting the Mayweather-McGregor fight live. And to this day, they will tell you that's a record. That's the biggest fight ever. That thing was sold out. That place was, people were dressed up as empty seats. And I mean thousands of people.
No.
I bought my mother's ticket that day. That day, my mother decides that she wants to go to the fight. So I'm in there and I'm telling the world that this place is sold out because that's what's on the screen. And it's not even close. Yeah. This isn't like, it's pretty much, this isn't, there's thousands thousands of empty seats. That was the first time that in my own life I ever just, wow, fake news is real.
Wow.
And then Mayweather and McGregor, they wanted a rematch. They were begging. They were doing more media trying to get a rematch than they did leading into the first match. And the guys that wrote the checks.
But why didn't it sell out? I mean, it's such two big draws. They promoted it so
It's
well.
all
Well,
anybody's talking about.
Yeah, there's still a number.
Yeah.
I mean, no matter how big a draw is, there's still a number. If this guy got 100 million, this guy got 100 million, then you got to advertise it, promote it. You got to bring
It's the guarantees that kill everything. If they were just getting percentages, then obviously everybody would.
You're saying the seats were empty. I can understand it not making the money, but the seats being empty seems seems
peculiar.
crazy.
Yeah, and there's nothing in the world where you have a pay-per-view hit that didn't have a live audience hit. Like if your live audience is your first focus group, isn't sold out, you didn't do pay-per-view numbers.
Sure.
But boxing will still claim that to this day. They still to this day claim that that's number one. And if you want to be the biggest pay-per-view in boxing hit.
On First Take, Stephen A. Smith urgently warned that Mayweather is facing serious financial trouble. He claimed the IRS is pursuing him. Lenders are demanding repayment, and assets are being sold off. Like before, big fight earnings aren't covering costs. Smith cited a multi-million-dollar tax lien, loans on multiple properties, overdue, taxes, failing business ventures, and lawsuits from investors. Mayweather is reportedly selling luxury cars and jewelry to cover debts. His public behavior has shifted. Someone who once flaunted $1.4 million in a day is now unusually quiet about money. Even past moves like delaying a 2015 tax payment until after the McGregor fight now appear to hint at deeper financial strain.
We were at the Mondrian. Floyd Mayweather was there. He had some tax issues. He was about to go to jail, but that's before Money Mayweather. That's Pretty Boy Floyd.
Got you.
He was speaking to E. He needed a couple of $1 million to stay out of jail. I called my man Neil, who I was rocking with heavy. He owns Scunty, the hair accessory company. Everybody thought I was crazy. Say, yo, loan me $2 million. I want to sign Floyd. He flew out, loaned me the $2 million, and from there on,
before money became a worldwide brand, Floyd Mayweather reportedly faced serious financial pressure. Despite his dominance in the ring, he was said to risk jail over unpaid taxes and allegedly borrowed $2 million to address the growing debt. Instead of showing financial savvy, he appeared unstable, spending heavily on luxury cars, jewelry, and multiple mansions. While flaunting wealth projected success, it masked poor money management. Taking on debt to cover obligations only added strain, signaling the start of a pattern that would later contribute to more serious financial troubles.
So Floyd is the highest earning athlete in his career, making over $1.1 billion. And after making a killing, he ended up retiring in 2017. However, he dug himself into a hole after making super lavish purchases like this LA mansion. It was so bad that he actually owed $22.2 million to the IRS, which made him have to come out of retirement to pay that back. Like and follow for more.
At one point, Floyd Mayweather was reportedly facing $22.2 million Australian dollars IRS debt, raising serious questions about his financial management. For someone who often touted himself as the richest athlete, such a burden starkly contrasted with his public image. While he flaunted private jets, luxury cars, and extravagant shopping, the looming tax bill suggested his wealth wasn't as carefully managed as it appeared. The revelation cast doubt on the financial stability behind the money brand, showing that opulent displays can hide deeper vulnerabilities. Falling behind on taxes highlighted the gap between his polished persona and the financial realities behind the scenes, proving that even the highest earners aren't immune to serious consequences when spending outpaces oversight.
Mayweather has gone completely broke. And not just broke, but millions and millions of dollars in debt. And I know it sounds crazy to some of you out there, but trust me, I have legitimate proof. Watch this.
He asked me to help him, so I could stop them from using TMT as their logo right now. Because
you wouldn't do that because y'all cool again.
Yeah, I don't have it. I'm just not chasing it. But to be honest with you, I incorporated TMT in Delaware while he was incarcerated. Because he didn't sign the paper doesn't mean the corporation isn't valid. So I could actually, technically, it trademarks the term of it because his entire corporation is built on it. So I could tell you, you can't have TMT socks. You can't have that TMT shirt you got on. He don't understand that because he's just not. I just said it, and he won't be able to figure out that I could do that.
Damn, you and this guy, man. I thought y'all was good again.
We are good. I just don't understand why he having the conversation. How am I coming up in conversation? I don't even care about what they're doing.
So there's still some static.
No, it only happens when it's fight time.
Got it.
it's time to build some type of energy or some sort of press. It's time to make a fight, and then that happens.
So through the BX Fight Club, you met someone,
Isaac, right? Because they had to legalize it on paper to turn it into like a dark show, like when they don't have television involved with a boxing event. Even Floyd, when you make yourself like we got issues or you're angry, he's still the best fighter out there. Until somebody beat him, that's who he is.
Do you think he should step back in the ring?
I think he got to right now because the money gone.
So the money's really gone?
Yeah, that's what you think. It's get the money, spend the money.
50 Cent, once a close friend and business partner of Floyd Mayweather, has openly criticized the boxer's spending habits. In several interviews, he described what he saw as reckless extravagance, lavish jewelry, private jets, nights at strip clubs, and heavy gambling. 50 Cent stressed that the problem wasn't just the amount spent, but the lack of restraint, claiming Mayweather treated money as if it were limitless. Speaking from first-hand experience within Mayweather's inner circle, his statements carried extra weight. When 50 publicly suggested that Floyd had exhausted his fortune and was effectively broke, it drew major attention and contrasted sharply with the invincible financial image Mayweather had long cultivated. Coming from a former ally turned critic, 50 Cent's account fueled further speculation about underlying financial struggles.
It's Gotti last Saturday, a real the crowd booing in the arena at the end. But in the middle of the second round, Floyd literally had the referee swapped out. He didn't like that the referee told him to stop hitting behind the head. Floyd is used to having the refs do whatever he wants, and he wasn't getting his way this time. It was so embarrassing. Floyd, you're 50 years old. You're a legend in the sport. I've stood up for you in countless interviews, including Shannon Sharp's podcast last week. But you have to stop embarrassing yourself with these exhibitions. I know life is hard. I know life is expensive. But come on, dude, put your legacy first. Nobody wants to remember you like this. And it gets worse. Your jeweler filed a lawsuit against you in Miami. And many are saying you're going to have to sell off your assets. I hate seeing this happen.
De La Hoya, former rival and respected boxing figure, has publicly questioned Floyd Mayweather's continued participation in exhibition matches. In an Instagram video, he addressed Mayweather directly, urging him to protect his legacy instead of taking fights that could tarnish it. The comments came after Mayweather's controversial exhibition against John Gotti III, which drew boos from the crowd. De La Hoya noted that while financial pressures are real, returning for these bouts risks overshadowing the career and reputation Mayweather built over decades. His remarks reflect broader concerns in the boxing community that post-retirement fights could redefine how fans remember Mayweather. Ultimately, De La Hoya emphasized that safeguarding one's legacy is more important than short-term attention or earnings.
Amid, rumors of Floyd Mayweather being stuck in Dubai because he owes people money. And, these are coming from trustworthy sources, Gervonta Davis, Floyd Mayweather, people who know about Floyd Mayweather's inner life. But back to TMZ. So they reported Floyd Mayweather was courtside for last night's pivotal Clippers versus Mavericks game. But before money got to the arena, he was handing it out, blessing 3 homeless men with $30K. Now, there are no pictures. There is no video of this happening, but there is an official TMZ article, and TMZ usually gets it right. TMZ also said, we're told Mayweather began talking to the guys and decided he wanted to help. So he busted out his backpack and blessed each guy with 10 racks. I don't want to show my face, but Floyd just gave us $30,000, Reynolds, one of the men.
Early 2025. Floyd Mayweather tried to showcase his charitable side by announcing donations to Los Angeles homeless shelters. While initially praised, doubts arose when he posted on Instagram showing he was in Dubai around the same time, leading some to question the authenticity of the gesture. The situation intensified when Gervonta Davis, a former protege, claimed Mayweather wasn't on a world tour, as he suggested, but was being held in Dubai over unpaid debts tied to luxury items. Veteran boxing agent Rick Glazer supported these claims, noting that Dubai treats financial obligations very seriously. suggesting Mayweather faced significant challenges resolving the issue.
Trapped in Dubai for the last 50 days. Gervonta Davis was the first to claim it. Now multiple insider sources have confirmed that he is in fact trapped in Dubai for a debt that has nothing to do with boxing. After doing a little digging, it seems that someone in his camp, while he was shopping for jewelry in Dubai, stole one of the pieces, got away with it, and then blocked all communication with Mayweather. Since then, Floyd has already paid for the jewelry, but they refuse to let him go until they get their piece back. And alleged
backing Gervonta Davis's claims. Veteran boxing agent Rick Glazer said Mayweather was reportedly being held by Dubai's courts over sizable debts unrelated to boxing. Glazer noted that financial obligations are treated very strictly there, suggesting Mayweather faced difficulty resolving the situation. In what seemed like a public counter, Mayweather later appeared at an NBA game in Los Angeles, reportedly giving $30,000 to 3 homeless individuals. However, the timing raised skepticism as it coincided with the alleged detainment, leading some to question whether the act was genuine or a calculated attempt to shift attention from financial issues. Adding to the scrutiny, Mayweather has claimed ownership of 62 buildings valued at $42 million. Statements critics argue may aim to project financial stability despite mounting signs of strain, together with disputes involving Davis and other controversies. These events have cast doubt over his legacy, raising questions about the sustainability of his lavish lifestyle and the transparency of his finances.
Mayweather has agreed to fight Conor McGregor. ESPN reporting that Mayweather, get this, still has not paid his taxes for 2015. We don't know how much money Mayweather owes, but he's asking the IRS for a break. Until the fight, the end of August, Mayweather made about $220 million from his fight with Manny Pacquiao. That was back in 2015. He's expected to make about that much for the McGregor fight. Maybe he should have stayed retired and paid his taxes. Yeah.
That a recent filing shows Floyd Mayweather may owe over $52 million in back taxes from 2015 to 2022. The IRS has reportedly started freezing some of his accounts and examining his assets. Financial analyst Chris Wan explained that individuals with large tax debts face intense scrutiny, with the IRS monitoring every financial transaction, making it difficult to manage money freely until the obligations are resolved. This level of oversight can be overwhelming as authorities review income, expenses, property to ensure compliance and recover the owed amounts.